How tons does a DWI legal professional value in Texas? In short, your DWI legal professional fees are especially structured on your specific legal professional and the data of your case. However, you can assume to without problems pay between $1,000 and $5,000 for an easy case that does not go to trial, and up to $10,000 for a case that does go in the front of a judge. Do I want an attorney for a DWI in Texas? Yes. Texas has some of the cruelest penalties in the country for DWI and different intoxication offenses. If you have been charged with DWI, it is quintessential to employ an attorney. Your preference and illustration can make the distinction between a brief inconvenience and a lifelong crook conviction. How do I get a DWI brushed aside in Missouri? 15 ways to challenge a Missouri DWI. 1 field sobriety test administered by the officer, not reliable evidence of intoxication. 2 illegal stop. 3 blood test inaccurate. 4 videos or dispatch tapes. 5 breath testing is inaccurate. 6 the officer's prior record and statements. 7 failure to conduct observation period. How lots do most legal professionals cost for a DUI? First offense DUI lawyer cost $1,500 to $2,000. Inexperienced attorneys who will have little to no recognition for inebriated writing cases, $2,500 to $3,500. Competent attorneys who have a marginal popularity and some journey battle a DUI charge. Is reformatory time obligatory for first DWI in Texas? While reformatory time is not obligatory for a first DWI conviction in Texas, it can be a sentence in this variety of case. However, you ought to keep away from detention center time, get your penalties reduced, or even have your case brushed aside with an appropriate DWI protection lawyer. How do you beat a DWI in Texas? Pre-arrest actions to take to beat a DWI charge. The proper to stay silent, which include no longer incriminating yourself through talking to the police barring and legal professional present. The proper to preserve a DWI protection attorney. The proper to a jury trial. The proper to protect yourself, which include the proper to contest. What is the punishment for first DWI in Texas? In Texas, a first-time DWI is labeled as a Class B misdemeanor. If you are convicted, you will face a first rate of up to $2,000 and up to 180 days in county jail. How many DWI instances get pushed aside in Texas? Statistics exhibit that human beings who plead responsible to DWI have nearly no danger of getting their case brushed aside and are extra in all likelihood to be convicted of the unique offense. However, if you plead now not guilty, you have a 15% hazard of dismissal and almost a 30% hazard of a conviction for a lesser charge. Can a DWI be decreased in Texas? Fortunately, it is feasible to get a Texas DWI reduced. A crook protection legal professional can negotiate with the prosecution or petition the court docket to reduce the fees and/or penalties, or even push aside your case entirely before a case goes to trial. Do DWIs go away in Texas? Unlike different states, Texas does now not have a washout period for DWI convictions. This ability that if you are located responsible and convicted of a DWI in Texas, it will continue to be on your document for your complete lifetime. Can I get my license again after DWI in Texas? How can you get your license back after a Texas DWI? You can attraction a DWI driver's license suspension. However, you ought to file your enchantment inside 30 days of the begin of your suspension. If the appeals court docket reverses the unique suspension, TXDPS will reissue your license. Can you get out of a DWI in Missouri? Missouri drivers must meet specific requirements for DWI expungement. Missouri DWI expungement requires that a driver